Eretoronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you guys for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of its opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. I implore you to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign video as it paints a clearer picture of what you'll be dealing with for the week beginning Sunday, September 26th. This month's newsletter spotlights authors from the indie and traditional worlds of publishing, so don't forget to tap into Mental Chatter Musings monthly newsletter for the sneak peeks and author interviews for Monica Walters and Stephanie M. Freeman. In addition to that, don't hesitate to check out Diamond's World today, Sunday, at 7 p.m. to discuss Last Stop from Innocence, penned by Tikera Allen. Of course, you can always tap into the Intentional Life Club Mondays and Fridays from 8:30 to 11 a.m. on Clubhouse. Stop on over with Legio Hunt and the crew if you intend to live an intentional life. Now, as always, you can stop by ICU Reading and Chatting, the Facebook group, of course, for the impromptu freestyles for their Freestyle Friday selection. If you'd like to participate as an artist, contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. And actually this Sunday, there will be a live discussion with author Untamed regarding her book, The View. So I will definitely be posting that on my page. You guys should definitely tune in. I am actually a reader of Untamed, and she is a brilliant writer. So don't hesitate to stop by this Sunday. Now that I am done with the announcements, oh, I forgot. Don't forget to tap into Murder, Mysteries, and Mayhem. It's put on by one of our spotlights for the month, Stephanie M. Freeman, where they talk all things murder, mystery, and mayhem. Stop by on Clubhouse Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, let's get into why we are here. The horoscopes are coming up next. Well, the astrology is coming up next, and then following will be your tarot portion. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising Sign people. Welcome to the astrology portion of your tarot reading for the week of September 26th. Now, on Sunday, the sun is in Libra at 3 degrees. It's prompting you to be less trusting and obliging of others. Someone could use your good intent. This energy actually came in last night, but it's still carrying over to today. Wherever this person is trying to misuse your good intentions or your will or whatever, this is going to be in home and family. This person is going to be in home and family. Have you dealt with this situation before? Search your mind for the lesson, lest you will learn the hard way, continuing to deal with this relationship that is trying to get over on you. Okay, Cancer? Now, on Sunday also, the sun in Libra is going to trine the North Node in Gemini. So with the sun in Libra, your sector of home and family, trining the North Node in Gemini, your area of secret, sacrifice, and solitude, closure, where you are of I don't know why I always want to add that one section in to every section. I'm sorry. Anyway, some blessing is going to come through behind the scenes that has to do with home and family. Okay. whether it's a blessing of closure, whether it's a secret that's told, or something behind the scenes, it's going to come through and it's going to aspect you. And it's coming, the blessing is coming because of your devotion or some type of commitment that you have to a romantic partner, a child, or a creative endeavor. So it could be like a home-based business. Now, the blessing moves you in the direction of your highest aspirations, okay? That are behind the scenes, that people don't know about, that's secret, okay? So you do have that coming in for you. In addition to that, on Sunday, the moon in Gemini, your sector of secret, sacrifice, and solitude. Mars in Libra, your sector of home and family. And Saturn in Aquarius, your sector of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy. They will all trine each other. That's going to bring you some type of blessing through the restrictions and responsibilities and hard work that you've been dealing with, or that you've been trying to, or where you've been trying to generate shared finances or generate intimacy with someone, behind the scenes, in home and family, like a husband or wife or something like that. Hopefully. Ooh. But anyway, there's a blessing that's going to come through. Okay. That's going to be communicated to you. So you do have that aspecting as well on Sunday. Now, in the evening, the sun is going to shift. The sun is going to shift to 4 degrees of Libra, home and family for you. So if you're out being active with someone at home and family, or hanging out with home and family, pay attention. As a matter of fact, pay attention in every way, because you want to operate with caution and discernment, because somebody around you at home and family is looking to take advantage of you. It could be a home and family or a home-based business, okay? Just look out for the hidden motives of others on Sunday and on Monday, as the energies carry over to Monday. Now let's talk about Monday. Monday, the sun is in Libra at 4 degrees. This is where you're watching out for the hidden motives of others in home and family, remember, or home-based business. The moon in Gemini, your sector of secret, sacrifice, solitude, and closure, is going to directly aspect Venus. It's going to directly be aspecting romance, finances, and pleasure at 19 degrees. So if you have any placements in Gemini or Scorpio between, I would say, 16 and 21 degrees, it's directly aspecting you with some type of blessing coming in. Either you having a really good time with a romantic partner, a child, or someone in a creative endeavor, or you generating some type of finances or romance in that area. Okay. And it could be secret or behind the scenes. So some of you, it could be, a secret romance that you got going on. So you want to be mindful if you got a partner, you want to watch out for that. Okay. But what are your highest aspirations, for you? That deep down inside, that secret, or maybe where you're trying to obtain some type of closure. What is that all about for you? Either way, behind the scenes, this looks good for a romantic partner, a child, or a creative endeavor. Now in the evening, the sun is going to shift into 5 degrees. Now this is on Monday. The sun is going to shift into 5 degrees of Libra. So your hard work, honesty, and wisdom can pay off on that day, especially if you have any placements between 2 and 7 degrees of Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Okay. So be looking out for that. And that actually moves over into Tuesday too. The same thing for Tuesday. Your hard work can pay off for you in that way if you have any placements between those degrees that I mentioned. Now, anyway, let's go back to Monday. On Monday, also, Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusions, intuition, delusions. It's going to be in Pisces at 21 degrees, and it's going to quintile the true node in Gemini at 3 degrees. This could be a dream come true, something pushing you towards your highest aspirations. So where have you been the victim of someone uncouth or greedy or unyielding to their inner wilds? Because you can see some type of assistance or some type of reprieve, and it has to do with what you think and preach. It has to do with education and skills. It has to do with maybe even long distance travel or someone at a distance from you. Someone is helping you out. Someone is helping you out, and it's behind the scenes. It's a secret. It could have to do with some type of sacrifice, maybe even that they're making for you. Maybe it's something you've worked on in your solitude, and they're helping you with it. So that's aspecting for you if you have any placements in Pisces between, I would say, 19 or 18 and 24 degrees, or Gemini, or placements in Gemini between 0 and 6 degrees. The last thing I want to talk about for Monday is going to be Mercury going retrograde. Even though we're already feeling the energies, Mercury is going to shift and go retrograde at Libra, or in Libra, at 25 degrees. If you have any placements in Libra between 22 and 28 degrees, someone could really speak up for you or put their neck out on the line for you on that day, on Monday. Okay, now let's talk about what's going to be going on while Mercury is in retrograde up until, I think it's in retrograde until like the 18th of October. So let's look at that and see exactly what it is you're going to be experiencing in the way of communication and skills as it pertains to home and family. The blessings you're going to see that could relate to the past, definitely, are going to be probably things that you are waiting for, maybe things that people don't know about, that are secret, things that you've worked on in your solitude, maybe where you've made sacrifices in home and family. You're going to generate some type of shared finances, some type of maybe even, blessing of sex and intimacy with, your significant other. In addition to that, it could be something that you're passionate about in home and family that garners some sort of blessing for you. And this all has to do with the past, okay? So, or something you've been waiting for. Now, also for up until around the 18th of October, you're going to have some type of assistance or opportunities in home and family. And those are going to be monetary resources or just resources, personal resources coming your way. And they're going to come your way through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So people are assisting you, or maybe even money or resources is coming in through the home or to help you with the home. That could be, some of you, it's just any type of money assistance or personal resources for the home. And they come in because you are of service to someone. Maybe you're working for someone. Maybe you're assisting someone while they're sick and they're giving you money for helping them, like maybe, it just looks like you're being of service to somebody, and maybe you're finally getting paid for it. Maybe you've been taking somebody back and forth to work, or maybe you've been just helping someone out in home and family, and they're finally now going to go ahead and give you the money they owe you or something like that, or they're assisting you in home and family in some type of way. Okay, that's going to be aspecting for you as well. Now, as far as the challenges you're going to face or see due to home and family, because of past maybe communication or skills, or maybe where you're having trouble in home and family with communication, it's going to be within a relationship you harbor in home and family. Okay, it could be you directly arguing with somebody, or about past things in the past, things cropping up in the past, or what happened in the past, or what you did or what they did, or you could be having complications or arguments with someone, and that could be aspecting you in career as well, but you have healing in career, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. But this home and family friction you're having, it could be with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or rising sign person as well. But you're definitely going to be experiencing that, or delving back into the past or what went wrong, having some issues there. Okay, now let's move along and go back to the daily transits and go back to Tuesday. On Tuesday, the sun is in Libra at 5 degrees. That's where your hard work can pay off. If you have any aspects, especially between 2 and I would say 8 degrees of Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Also on Tuesday, the moon in Cancer is going to trine Vesta in Virgo. Vesta in Scorpio, I'm sorry. So it's going to be at around that 4-degree mark. If you have any placements in Capricorn, in Cancer, or Scorpio. I'll say that again. If you have any placements in Cancer or Scorpio between 1 and 7 degrees, some type of blessing is going to pay off because of your commitments and your devotion to a romantic partner, a child, or a creative endeavor. Or this might be even their devotion to you. It doesn't have to be your devotion to them. It could be their devotion to you. But you're going to bear fruit in some type of way, okay, due to that. All right? So you can be expecting that to come in for you, that blessing. Now, in the evening on Sunday, the sun is going to shift. It's going to shift to 6 degrees in the evening on Tuesday. That's when you want to ask yourself how far you're willing to go to get what you want. You want to be mindful of your passions getting the best of you. Don't compromise your morals or do anything that goes against your soul's purpose. In the same token, don't allow anyone to misuse your talents. Tolerance is required here, especially as it pertains to this partnership. Where you might feel someone is lying or misusing you or just not being honest. Violence is warned against, okay? So you want to make sure that you are, be cool, because you don't want any static, all right? You don't want to cause any trouble. You got to keep your energies vibrating on the same level if you want to call in what you're trying to manifest. You got to vibrate on the same level with your goals. And this energy is going to carry over into Wednesday. Keep it cool. Don't argue with anybody. Be mindful of your passions getting the best of you. Don't go too far. Don't compromise your morals. Don't argue with somebody. Okay? Violence is warned against. The sun in Libra at 6 degrees is going to trine Saturn in Aquarius. So this is going to ease up some sort of restriction or responsibility within a relationship, or the restrictions or responsibilities within a relationship is going to, because of those restrictions and responsibilities and because of you taking care of them, you're going to see some type of blessing in home and family. And the blessing is going to be in shared finances, sex, intimacy, or it's going to have to do with something you're passionate about. Especially if you have any placements between 3 and I would say 9 degrees of Libra or Aquarius, okay? Now, at the same time, the moon in Cancer, your sign, at 14 degrees, it's going to sextile Uranus and Taurus at 14 degrees. So some type of shocking opportunity or assistance is going to come your way as it pertains to, I would say, a friend or a goal you're trying to accomplish, or maybe even social groups. Someone is going to shockingly help you, especially if you have any placements between 11 and 17 degrees of Taurus or Cancer. Now, in the evening of Wednesday, the sun is going to shift into Libra at 7 degrees. Don't allow someone to take you out of your square. Don't act up. Don't come out of character, because it could go much further than you'd like it to. Okay. And like I said, that energy is going to carry over into Thursday. So it's going to start Wednesday evening. That same relationship in home and family could be testing you, all this week. So you want to be mindful of that. On Thursday, September the 30th, the sun is in Libra at 7 degrees. Like I said, don't allow anybody to take you out of your square. Don't come out of character, okay? Because it could go further than you'd like. Now, especially if you have those placements in Libra, Capricorn, or Cancer between 3 and 10 degrees. All right, maybe even going over into 11, somebody could tick you off. So be careful. Also on Thursday, Saturn in Aquarius, your sector of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things that you're passionate about, it's going to be at 6 degrees, and it's going to trine your instincts. And these are your instincts behind the scenes, your instincts as it pertains to what you're willing to sacrifice, your things that you do in secret, that your knee-jerk reactions to do, things you might want to do in your solitude or, like I said, in secret, because it's about secret sacrifice and solitude. With Saturn in Aquarius trining that area, your knee-jerk reactions, as to dealing with some type of restriction or responsibility, you're going to bring some sort of blessing into fruition, a goal being accomplished or something like that. And like I said, it could have to do with shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things that you're quite passionate about. That blessing is coming through for you if you have any placements in Aquarius or Gemini between 3 and 9 degrees. Okay? So that's where you could see that blessing coming in. Now, it's going to shift the sun into 8 degrees that evening, Thursday evening. So that's when you don't want to let life get you down. If you're untrusting of another, communicate your concerns or do the research yourself if you feel like you can't trust the horse's mouth. Virtue within a partnership can come into question, and you might feel that you need to seek some type of spiritual assistance from maybe even a reader or, the astrology or something like that. And that energy is that untrusting energy, those concerns that you're having is going to carry over into Friday. Okay, so if you feel like you need to research or seek some spiritual assistance, do that as it pertains to that relationship in home and family. Okay. For some of you, a home-based business, but I think it's home and family because you have healing and career. So I think more so it's in home and family for you. On Friday, also, the moon in your sector of money and resources, because that's what you're going to be thinking about. That's where your mind is going to be on. The moon in that sector is going to square Saturn and Aquarius. So it's going to square your restrictions and responsibilities on you and your karma as it pertains to your shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and maybe things you're passionate about. So that, that moon there aspecting your personal finances and resources, maybe you're just kind of feeling some type of way, about that. About the restrictions and responsibilities, or about, maybe the money that you don't have or what you're having to do with your money. So, try not to get down about it. Okay. The square from the moon in Leo to Vesta in Scorpio at 5 degrees happens prior to this. So some type of commitment or promise or something you were expecting could not come in, or something could be broken, and it has to do with money or resources. Okay. Maybe somebody promised you something. Maybe a lover, a romantic partner, or a child promised you something, or you promised them something, and it doesn't happen or it doesn't come through. So just try not to just flip out about it or feel too bad about it or argue with them about that money or resources, okay? You have opportunities to overcome these challenges within a partnership once the moon sextiles Libra in the afternoon. So eventually the moon in Leo, the sector of money and resources, that what you're thinking about, is going to sextile home and family. So something's going to assist you, or something's going to come in, okay, in the way of those money or resources. especially if you have any placements, within that, I would say, that 8-degree mark. Yeah, because once it gets around that 8-degree mark, that's when you're going to see that sextile. So at 5 degrees, you're going to be feeling kind of iffy about it or angry about it, or you might want to argue about it. But once, hold off, because once it gets around that 8-degree, some opportunities or assistance is going to come your way, assisting home and family monetarily. Okay. Now, or with whatever resource you're needing. Now, in the evening, the sun is going to shift to 9 degrees. In the evening of Friday, the sun is going to shift to 9 degrees of Libra, of home and family. So you need to keep an eye out on your children, okay, if you have them. They might get into trouble. Neglect can surface, or havoc can cause misfortunes. In fact, the energies in the air could cause you to act on your inner wilds, or your children to act on their inner wilds, or someone in home and family to act on their inner wilds. Okay. Deep-seated issues could require counseling or possibly therapy. This has to do with a child, or maybe even remember that child or that person that you've been having issues with, or maybe that Capricorn Sun, Moon, or Rising that you've been having issues with this week. It could be them giving into their inner wilds on Friday evening and moving into Saturday. Okay, so you got to kind of watch them. If you're not watching them, some type of neglect could surface, and maybe they need some type of counseling. Because this degree is directly aspecting that. Some type of therapy or counseling is needed for this person, because you just telling them what they need to do, this is not working. Okay, you talking to them is not working. They need to talk to someone else, a professional. Okay. Now, on Saturday, like I said, that energy carries over, so you're still going to have to watch them and kind of look out for them. In addition to that, on Saturday, the moon in Leo is going to sextile Mercury in Libra around 23 degrees. So an opportunity to spark communication or find assistance for a child, or maybe even you within a creative partnership, or you with a romantic partner, getting some type of assistance coming in as far as money and resources is aspected. Communication could come your way as far as money or resources, especially if you have any placements between 20 and 26 degrees of Leo or Libra. That could be coming in for you. Okay. Now, this happens before the moon in Leo squares Venus and Scorpio. So you could find yourself overindulging and spending too much money on a child, on romantic partners, or on a creative endeavor. So you want to watch out for that. Luck within a partnership on Saturday is also on the menu, because you have some type of lucky assistance coming to you in the way of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, sex, intimacy, or things that you're passionate about. If you have any placements between 19 or 25 degrees of Aquarius or Leo, okay? It's some type of personal finances or resources, and it could be coming through even through the shared finances of someone else. Okay. Also, on Saturday, the moon in Leo, your sector of personal finances and resources, it's going to aspect Pisces and Neptune, your area of what you think and preach, long distance travel, education, and skills. So maybe that's how you're bringing in the money, with your education and skills, with what you think and preach, or the money or resources are coming in at a distance from you. Lastly, in the evening, the sun is going to shift over to 10 degrees Libra. So try not to be hypocritical or boastful on that day. You might have a strike of good luck come into you for home and family. But remember, success requires effort, okay? Even though you have that assistance and opportunities, success requires effort. Remember that. God bless you, Cancer, and stay tuned for your tarot portion coming up next. Bye now. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Tarana here to give you your tarot portion of your reading for September 26th. Now, permeating your entire reading is the Hermit card. Okay, so you might be wanting to, stay inside this week, or work behind the scenes, or um, search behind the scenes. Some of you, if you're recuperating from being sick, you could be doing that. But for others, this is just basically you working in your solitude, or wanting to dig deeper into something. Okay, but you're doing this alone. You're doing this in your solitude. Whether it's soul searching, or whether it's yeah. You're either wanting to work in your solitude or be in your solitude. But let's see what this is talking about, in what way this is in solitude. Okay. Now, first of all, the first card I want to talk about, or the first situation, is this justice coming in. You have some type of justice coming in, and some type of public recognition coming in for you, Cancer, which is beautiful. Okay. And this is coming in because you're agreeing to disagree. You're avoiding conflicts. Even though you might feel wronged or misled, or witness others experiencing conflict, or something like that, you might feel you don't deserve some type of current circumstances that others have put you in. But stay out of resentment, because you got this win coming in. Avoid the conflicts, agree to disagree. That's a wonderful situation for you. Focus on your win. Okay. You also have, while you're not focusing on conflicts and on your win, this is beautiful for your love. If you're in a love relationship, now if it's a business, it could be a business. It could be about a creative business and things driving forward as far as creativity, especially for like my writers and stuff like that. But for some of you, this is about a love relationship. This is about, you could be giving advice to someone within a partnership in the home that's younger than you, or this could just be you in the home, like listening to music with your lover, dancing around, and it's just like, you're feeling the love. You're feeling the love in this situation. Okay. Cancer, if it's a new love, make sure you keep a grounded approach to love, because you have to have firm foundations. But this could just be you maybe having a good time with your lover this week, listening to some music. Maybe you're staying inside with your lover, and you are, in the home, just having a good time. Maybe you're creating in the home. Maybe you're, redecorating, or not redecorating, but re-establishing or rejuvenating the love with your lover in the home. Okay. Now, there's also a decision being made. Maybe it's a decision to end the conflicts with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person, or a decision is being made and peace is restored because of this decision, where you felt before some type of stabbed in the back, some type of loss or defeat. But now you have this King of Cups aspecting you. And the King of Cups in this situation talks about emotional balance and problem solving. Okay. This talks about, your heart would be better suited to use than your head in the situation. But this is a calm energy. It's reassuring. This is really good for you. And you're going within and really enjoying life in your week just by saying no to the conflicts. Your challenge for some of you is communication within a creative sphere, relationship, 3 or more people. That's the challenge, the communication, or you creating the situation or atmosphere that you want within the creative sphere. You have all the tools you need at your disposal to create these celebrations and happiness. Okay. But this is the challenge. Okay. Make sure you agree to disagree. Okay. Now, your other situation that you have, which is your advice, is saying to go for your wish fulfillment, to forge toward your wish fulfillment. Okay. To use that passion, that energy. Forge forward. This is about action. This is a creative time. Things are starting to manifest, whether it's a project or a person. And it's telling you to go for your wish fulfillment. Now, your wish fulfillment is this 9 of Pentacles, is this feeling of luxury. You want to be in luxury. You want to feel good. You want harmony in the home. You want happiness in your marriage. You want this money. You want to feel good. Okay. And this is urging you to forge toward that. Forge toward your wish fulfillment now. Okay. Because there's a great possibility that you can have this wish fulfillment. Okay. Even if you have to work for it. You have the 4 of Swords upside down aspecting this card. So that means you could be forging toward this wish fulfillment so hard this week that you might feel some type of burnout. Okay. Hopefully you're not getting sick, but you might feel isolated from others for certain reasons. It can indicate a problematic habit of you setting aside problems too in order to evade them. Okay. Okay. So this is the deal. Continue to forge toward your wish fulfillment, but don't burn yourself out doing it. But also don't sway to the other side so much that you're avoiding the real problem. Okay. Just, don't stay down. Get up and do something about it. Just don't burn yourself out trying to get that fulfillment or feel that luxury or that happiness, with a marriage partner or within a creative sphere, or trying to make your money or whatever this is you're forging toward. I think it's money with this wish fulfillment that you're forging toward, but just don't burn yourself out. Okay. And in order to find out the issues that you're having in money, be realistic and really look at the situation as to why you're in that situation. Okay, so that you can solve the problem. In order to solve the problem, you have to pick yourself up and really look at it and stop setting aside problems and stop putting stuff on the back burner and waiting for information to come in. Go look for it. Go search for it. Okay, God bless you. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next week, Cancer. Bye now.